Hi, welcome back. In the last lesson, we learned how to create a batch. And I went ahead and created several batches located here. We're going to learn how to add content for this lesson. But we're also segmenting this lesson in 3 parts because there are several different ways to add content. One of them is by search. Part 2 would be uploading, adding a link, and embedding. And part 3 is going to be importing. If you don't know what any of those things are right now, don't worry, we will learn it within each lesson. So let's get started. We're going to learn how to add content to our batches by search. So I'm going to go to the Border Collie Sports batch that I had created. And I'm going to begin to add content now by clicking on the red Add Content Now button. And we're going to learn how to do this today through search because this is very, there's several different ways to do it through search. So let's click on that. And we are in the Border Collie Sports batch, and I would like to specifically search for Border Collie Frisbee Sports. Okay. So once you enter your keywords, what you want to search for, you'll see several tabs here. One of them is websites, news, videos, and images. If you click on the website tab, what you're going to have populated here is a variety of websites that have to do with Border Collies and Frisbee. Some of them are going to be relevant to your needs, and some of them obviously won't. In order to vet the site, we have a really cool preview tool. So let's go ahead and take a look at the preview and look at this website. It'll take you out of Slidebatch into this website. So here we go. So you go to the website, you read through it, you vet it. If you think it's a good one, then you can go back to your Slidebatch that you've made, back to the Border Collie Sports batch, and I'm going to add this. I like the website a lot. And you can continue to add as many websites as you like through our search bar and preview them. So that is how the search button works with websites. I'm going to close this down for just a second so you can see what is happening in the background here. Right now, Slidebatch is processing that website that I had linked, and in just a few moments, it'll be available. In fact, let me go ahead and refresh this site. My internet is a little bit slow here, but there we go. So now we have a website. So what Slidebatch does automatically is capture an image from the website and a title from the website. Now, are you able to edit this? Yes. If you click on more here, you can edit it, archive it, trash it, move it, do all kinds of things. So if you click on the edit button, you will be able to edit what this website's all about. You can add tags for it to be found. You can change the description if you like. If you don't think that the description that is pulled from the website is specific to what it actually is. But you can edit it in a variety of ways and even change the thumbnail picture. I'm going to leave it as is, and I'm going to go back to adding content to this specific batch, Border Collie Sports. Okay, now we move back to the search button. We're going to explore the upload, link, import, and embed in these successive lessons. So I'm going to go back and put in Collie Frisbee Sports. And as you know, we were on the website tab. I'm going to go ahead and click on the news. There's probably not much news. In fact, there isn't any news about Border Collie Frisbee Sports at this moment. And I didn't expect that there would be. But let's go ahead and click on videos. So now what you have served you is a ton of videos, and mostly from YouTube it looks like, but they could also be from Vimeo and other sources, but this one just happens to be from YouTube. Serves up most of them. And you can choose one. So here, this one looks interesting. Border Collie with a Frisbee. I'm going to click on that. So you may want to vet this video source before you decide to add it to your collection. So let's go ahead and do that for a few seconds here. Looked at it, scrubbed forward a little bit, got an idea what this video is about. It definitely looks interesting, so let's go ahead and add that video. Okay, so I want you to notice something. When you add a video, you're going to see that it's whited out with an opaque film. That way you know that you've chosen that video as you go down and collect the others. So let's just choose a few more. I'll go ahead and just add a few without looking at them, so you can see how this works. Okay, and you can see the ones that are whited out. Oh, here's another one. It was from the images. It was very similar. Let's go ahead and add that. And this one looks interesting. A lot of action there. Looks like Slidebatch is trying to process the other videos, so you need to give it, I think, a second. I'm going to go ahead and close that down. Give it a second and additionally add that video. Okay, so as you scroll back, you can see which ones you've added, which ones you haven't. And like I said, you could be here all day looking at the videos, previewing them, and deciding which ones are appropriate to what you need for your purposes. Okay, so just so we can go through this a little bit quicker, I'm not going to close it down. I'm going to allow the videos to process in the background into your batch. And I'm going to click on the last tab, Images. If you needed some images for Border Collie Frisbee Sports, you can choose it in a similar manner that we have before. You know what, I may have to give this a second because unfortunately the internet's not looking that great here. Too many people at home with COVID watching Netflix, I guess. I don't know. All right. Okay, so we're going to go back to Add Content. And I don't know what that was all about, but I'm going to go ahead and add content. Go to the search bar, put in the same thing. Search, and this time I'm going to be in the image tab, and I'll just click on a few. Looks like there aren't very many images with Border Collie Frisbee. Let me just put in Border Collie Frisbee without sports, see what the return is. It's a little bit better. So obviously the keywords you put in makes a difference in your search results, as with most things. So there's a lot of the same picture, but it's a really good one. I'll add that. And I'll add this. And I like this one too. Okay, and just like in the videos, if you notice, the images that you've chosen are also whited out. And the ones that are from the same source, if you recall, I had clicked on this image and added it, but it automatically realized these are all the identical images from the same source, so it whited them out too. Okay, so we're finished. So that is how you add videos, images, website links through our search button. Next time, we're going to learn how to add content by uploading, adding a link, and embedding. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.